Wow. Wow. I may have to build a boat. I was trying to open the curtain. It's still too short. That's funny. You can see a streak of lightning every once in a while. Dang. Been doing this for about an hour. Once in a while, a big gust of wind. Hope I'm on solid ground. Oh, I thought we were going to get a big old thunder boomer. Crazy. I'm crazy for you. Hi, good morning. I am just so excited to have so many people that are either needing suggestions or starting van life. I think it's the ultimate life. I'm just still thrilled 8 months later to be out here enjoying the travels, meeting people, exploring new places. And I've had so many of you comment that you want to see how my bed was made. Many of you may remember I'm sleeping on a crib mattress, and I'm sleeping widthwise in the bed. So I thought, since I just did laundry and had the bed all stripped, no time like the present. So let's go ahead and get started. Cheers. And let's see how my bed was completed. Okay, so I'm hoping that you can see this. As you know, there's not much space in a town and country minivan. So the bed is stripped, and I'm going to start from the bottom. I am going to lower you down so you can see. I've got a pillow I keep to hide all the stupid cords, because cords are a pet peeve. And then under here, you can see I got jewelry, little box of whatnots. That part comes like this, a 90-degree, so there isn't much space. I keep my costume jewelry, some of my art supplies under there, and I put a dust ruffle, which I still need to get T-pins because it won't stay up. But the pillow kind of hides some of that, and it works for now till I remember. Now, moving on up, I think that should be, oh, that was a good shot. Okay, so under the crib mattress is the third row seat. It needs vacuumed. It's amazing how much dirt and dust you bring in. So the third row seats are left intact. The reason I did that is when I go back home, I can fit 3 of my grandkids in here at once, and it's not that hard to dismantle. I've not done it yet. So I just left the third row seats in, and up here, the back of the seats kind of makes a wall leading into my kitchen. So I'm not like sleeping in my kitchen, except those nights that I toss and turn. Then what I did, and these were pricey, but they've held up nice. I left them in the plastic bag because I thought of returning them, but they worked so well, I'm not going to. They are the wedge foam mainstay. I got them for 20 bucks a piece, so that was $40. And two of them fit perfect. And I did this without the mattress on top, so it was a little easier. And I just put them in there. A little hangover. Not me, the pillows. That worked out perfectly. Next step was a baby mattress. My son-in-law gave me an old one that they had stored. And then my beautiful friend had this egg foam and duct taped the heck out of it. And we put that right on top. Or she did. I've got some really awesome friends that are really do everything they can to make sure I'm as comfortable as possible. This bed is totally comfortable. Then what I do, I'm going to bring you up a little bit more. That should work. Is I slide these, excuse me, and I just shove this right down in there on both sides. So what you're seeing is me shoving them down to the cup holders, and I will show you that as a close-up. And then I just make my bed. I do use crib sheets and a twin size flat sheet. My pillow, of course, is my pillow. My friends, again, got that for me. They thought I needed something really super comfortable. And then I got a pillow cover protector, which I just take and throw it in the wash about every 3 washes. More in the summer because of the sweat. And then, of course, down here I keep my pillow with my wigs in it. I'm going to show you that. And that protects my feet from hitting anything at night. And yes, I can totally stretch out. Now, my bed does, if I sit on the edge of it, it will start sliding, and I just shove it back in there. So that's not that big of a deal. So let me show you what I mean. Okay, can you see that? I'm trying to give you, it's my junk drawer. Both sides is like that. Just things that I may need or not need. And then I just toss the pillow, and it holds my curtain shut at night. But then my feet are up here. And that is my bed. See, there's really no space here. But then I have this. It just works out really nice. It's kind of like a wall, but I curl up to it at night. It's nice and soft. I'm not sure if this is going to be helpful or if you understood how my bed was set up. Nice thing about it, I can sit up completely on top of the bed and my feet are flat on the floor. So that really helps if I get up through the night, I want to sit. I got a place to lay down. I can also, excuse my hand, prop pillows up and put my legs up on the pillow and sit and read. So I Just throw a pillow behind my back. And I just lollygag in here. So I've got a lot of different ways I can stretch out on a rainy day or a day that I just want to be inside. It works for me. Now, I'm going to put a disclaimer in, so watch for that disclaimer. What I had done on my other bed, and this worked out really nice, and when this mattress wears out, I will get them again, but is I took my couch cushions. The couch was in bad shape, but the bones were good. So I took, it was 8 inches of memory foam. Comfy. Oh. So what I did was I cut them down to size to my bed. You could actually do that with this. I like it that this I can push down and it's flat. It gives me that little extra room. Because you can see, hopefully you can see, these are curved. So that gives me room for my head up there, and the baby mattress is all over her body. If you still have questions on how I did this, please just write in the comments. If you felt I didn't explain something well enough for you, or you have questions. So the whole cost of my bed was just $40. The mattress was free, the duct tape was free, and the foam cover was free. And then I spent $11 on 2 crib mattresses that are gray, because it kind of goes with the mint seafoam green and the gray that I'm doing in here. So for 40, 50, 60, under $60, $55 with I have a total bed. And at any point this could go back to a van, but that's not going to happen because I love it out here. So I am going to close up and make my bed so it's all ready for me tonight. Enjoy the rainstorm that I got stuck in for about 2 days. But that does show that I can lay in this bed and still touch front to back and totally stretch out. So here comes the disclaimer. Okay, so I am just a tad under 63 inches, which is 5'3". From the widest part, that little curved spot, to the other curved spot on the other end is 64 inches long. That gives me an inch room, extra room. Now I do totally stretch out. I have no problem with that, but I do want to show you one thing. If I can get this camera set so you can see, excuse the hand. Okay, so when I am laying down, and hopefully you can see this, now I will in the mornings really stretch out good. That gives me that little extra room for my toes to wiggle. Hopefully you're able to see that. I'm going to bring you up so we can look at each other. Hi. Okay. So, my disclaimer is, I've had people comment, I sleep in the fetal position. Most of us do. It's kind of a comfort zone, I think. But you do need to be able to completely stretch out. Because if you're doing this full time like I am, and you're constantly in the fetal position, it's not good for your bones or your muscles. You need to be able to totally stretch out. I'm a flipper and a flopper. I move all night long, and I'm very comfortable, but I can stretch out. I have watched a couple other videos, and if they sleep like this, it's fine. But the one was like, I'm 5'8", I think they said, and I can stretch out completely. Well, I'm not seeing where that's a possibility, but each to his own for comfort. But just make sure that you do have a way that you can stretch your bones and your muscles and your tendons, especially if you're older. Blood clots could form, muscle cramps. Try to avoid that. And if you really are more than 6 foot, or 6 foot, you wouldn't be sleeping widthwise in a minivan. If you're more than 5'3", 5'4", it may be a better idea to have your bed lengthwise. You're maybe not going to have as much floor space, but we're really not inside that much. We are outside, or I am. Most of my time is spent outside. Yesterday it rained all day again. So I kind of spent the day inside. I do have my awning up, but when it's really rainy, it's not worth it. The rain comes through because it's a netting awning for airflow. Anyway, hope this helps. Let me know. Take care. Travel safe. Travel free. Stay fantastic. See you on the road.